Hey parents, have you been struggling in finding activities to help your child to learn consonant vowel consonant words, popularly called CVC words? Here's a fun activity that you can do with your child so that they can practice CVC words in terms of forming them if they are at the beginning stage or building them with ease. So here we are going to be using stoplight colors. We have green, which represents the beginning sound in the word, then yellow, which represents the middle sound, and then red, which represents the ending sound. This activity would help the child to be able to learn the position of each sound in writing and also in listening to the sound. So, in helping your child, first, it would be good to reinforce all the songs that are on the board. For example, your child with E may be saying the song is E, which is the long song. However, in CVC words, they're going to be using the short song, which is eh. So it would be good to make sure you reinforce the songs. So when it's time for the child to sound out the word, there would be no problems. You would not have to try to make interventions for the songs. Allow the child now to choose a letter from the beginning, then choose a letter from the middle and from the end. So, one of the things that you have to remind the child that some of the words that the child might form may be real words, while some of them may be just nonsense words. Here, you have to try to include the tree queuing method. That is where you're going to ask the child to look at the word carefully, see if it's spelled correctly. Does it sound correct or does it sound like a real word? Your child vocabulary most likely would have a lot of these CVC words. So your child would be able to tell if it's a real word or not. You can help your child with those that are not so familiar to the child. So let's go ahead and start the activity. So your child would go to the letter F and say the sound F, then the vowel, and the child would say the sound ah. You can have the child put those together f, ah, fa. Then you have the child blend the final sound. N. So the child would say fa, n, fan. You can point out to the child that A and N together would make the rhyme an. Also let them know that this is a small word if they are not familiar with the small word an. With this, the child would be able to develop fluency very quick. Added to this, you can extend by having the child draw a picture to show the item that he or she is talking about, or if not, you can have pictures for each so that the child can choose the correct picture to match. Then you can go on to more words and encourage the child to use different vowels so that the child would get to practice the vowel sounds. So here we're going to use the vowel U, G, G, and then G, gum. Here you reinforce the rhyme, And you can have the child also giving words that would rhyme with gum that will make the sound. And you can also show them this pattern in longer words where it might be at the middle or at the beginning of words. Then you can do another d, e, d, m, d, im, dim. So here the child can draw the gums around their teeth, and then they can draw like a light bulb and show that it is dim. And this activity would help your child in so many ways: vocabulary, sounding words, and all that. So here you can develop nonsense words. So for example, if the child matches the C with, let's say, the E, s, e, and then the child matches N, sen. Help the child to remember that when C comes before E, in most words, you're going to hear the song like S. Then you can let the child know that yes, this says sen, but this is not the correct spelling for it. You don't have to highlight that they are incorrect at the point when they're doing it. When they're finished with the word, then you would make the corrections. Well, let's see some words that your child might be able to make now that the letters are rearranged. You can draw the items or you can have them on paper. This is the picture for log. And then you can have the child decide whether the child has to start at the top or the bottom. When the child is improving, you can put all the letters in one color rather than changing the colors. The child says L, O, L, O, la, g, log. So there the child is able to find the word. We can find the word ha, ha, and then d, had. Encourage the child to rhyme by giving other CVC words with that same sound. You would spot progress with their VC words and CV words too. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope to see you again in the next video.